Greetings everyone and respected lecturer. We are from Group 4 and today we will be presenting our assignment titled Analyzing and Recommending Global Strategies for a Multinational Enterprise, focusing on Nestle Malaysia. I am Vidyasri and together with my group members, we will present our strategic analysis and recommendations for Nestle Malaysia. I'm Vidyasri and I'll be presenting the introduction. As we know, multinational enterprises must continuously adapt their strategies to balance global efficiency with local market pressures. Their strategic decisions are strongly influenced by external factors including political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and legal factors, which are collectively analyzed through the PESTEL framework. For this assignment, we selected Nestle Malaysia because it is the world's largest food and beverage manufacturer, operating in more than 180 countries worldwide. In Malaysia, Nestle has been established since 1912 and currently operates 6 factories, employs over 5,000 workers, and produces more than 500 halal certified products. Its major brands such as Milo, Maggi, Nescafe, and KitKat are widely recognized and have become part of Malaysian household for generations. In this presentation, we will first analyze Nestle Malaysia's external environment using PESTEL, followed by an evaluation of its global strategy before presenting recommendations to strengthen its competitive advantage.
Good day, everyone. I'm Arlashni Subramaniam. Next, I will analyze the political and economic factors and driving Nestle's success in Malaysia. On the political front, Nestle's biggest advantage is partnership with the Jacob Malaysia. It's a just a market. It's national global halal center for excellence, exporting to over 50 countries. To handle a recent geopolitical sensitive and local boycott, Nestle's strategy is a simple. They learn into the made in Malaysia identity, emphasizing that they are local employee deeply rooted in the community. Moving to the economy factors, Nestle use what they call affordability engineering. They also allow them to manage the government sugar tax and subsidy change by reformulating product like Milo to stay healthy yet cheap. Finally, to the protect consumer for ringgit, voluntary and raising cost to use a virtual circle model, they are focused on extreme and operational efficiency to absorb this cost internally, ensuring they don't have to raise a price for average Malaysians household. Next, I will pass to the next member. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Vidyasri and I'll be presenting the environmental slide. So for the environmental factor, this plays a significant role in shaping Nestle Malaysia's strategy because the company relies heavily on agriculture, raw materials, water, packaging, and energy-intensive production processes. So to address sustainability pressures, Nestle has introduced several initiatives such as recyclable packaging, zero waste goals, and ethical sourcing standards. A strong example is Project Relief, where the company successfully planted 3 million trees across Malaysia since 2021, showing its strong commitment toward environmental sustainability. However, climate change also creates a major supply chain risk, especially for important raw materials like cocoa, dairy, and palm oil. Changes in weather conditions can reduce supply availability and increase costs, which may raise operational expenses in the short term. At the same time, this creates a strategic opportunity for Nestle to build a more resilient and sustainable supply chain while also strengthening its brand image and long-term competitiveness in Malaysia. Hi, I'm Vidya and I'll be presenting the legal slide. Legal factors are equally important because Nestle Malaysia must comply with strict food safety laws, product labeling requirements, and halal certification standards. Since Malaysia is a major halal market, halal compliance is especially critical. Nestle Malaysia is also recognized as the company's global halal center of excellence, which strengthens consumer trust and gives the company a competitive advantage among Muslim consumers. However, maintaining this standard requires strict monitoring throughout the entire supply chain, including sourcing, manufacturing, warehousing, and logistics. In addition, other legal requirements such as sustainability regulations, sugar and sodium reduction policies, nutrition labeling, and the Healthier Choice logo may increase compliance costs and require continuous product reformulation. Therefore, these legal factors directly influence Nestle's production standards, strategic decisions, and market positioning, making compliance a strategic necessity rather than just an operational requirement.
Hi, I am Rinita. Next, we look at the social factor affecting Nestle Malaysia. Firstly, there is an interesting level of health awareness among Malaysian consumers. People are more concerned about sugar intake and nutrition. As a result, Nestle has reduced sugar content and introduced healthier product options. Secondly, Malaysia is a multicultural country consisting of Malays, Chinese, and Indians. Each group has different food preferences, so Nestle must adapt its products to suit local tastes. Another important factor is halal certification, as the majority of Malaysians are Muslims. Nestle has successfully built trust by ensuring many of its products are halal certified. In addition, due to busy lifestyle, especially in urban areas, there is growing demand for convenient food such as ready to eat and ready to drink products. Finally, social media plays a big role in influencing purchasing decisions, so Nestle must maintain a strong digital presence. Overall, these social factors push Nestle to focus on health, convenience, and cultural adaptations. Thanks. Next, we look into the technological factors affecting Nestle Malaysia. One key trend is the growth of e-commerce platforms such as Shopee and Lazada. Consumers now prefer to shop online, so Nestle has expanded its digital marketing and online distribution channels. In terms of production, Nestle uses advanced manufacturing technologies and automation to improve efficiency and maintain product quality. This also helps reduce operational costs. Additionally, Nestle uses data analytics to understand consumer behavior. By analyzing purchasing patterns, the company can create more targeted marketing strategies. Technology also supports sustainability efforts such as improving eco friendly packaging and enhancing supply chain transparency. In conclusion, she helped Nestle improve efficiency, strengthen customer relationship, and support innovation for long term success. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. Myself, Tamnasi Subramaniam. Moving on to section 3, we evaluated Nestle current global strategy. Based on our pastel analysis, it is clear that Nestle Malaysia operates under a transnational strategy. This means they successfully balance the need for global efficiency with the deep local adoption. As we discussed in our legal and social analysis, Malaysia has very specific requirements. Nestle doesn't just sell a one size fits all product here. For example, they produce over 500 items that are strictly halal certified to gain local trust. Furthermore, to address the economic impact of Malaysia's sugar tax, they proactively reformulated Milo to meet local health guidelines. This shows high local responsiveness. At the same time, Nestle maintain high global integration. They bring in advanced technologically at automation and R&D for their global headquarters to run their 6 Malaysian factories at maximum efficiency. Even local environment efforts like Project REL Relief are a part of their ununified global net zero strategy. The translational label is best proven by the fact that Nestle Malaysia is just not a branch, it's a global halal center of excellence. They export Malaysian expertise to 50 other countries, creating a two-way flow of knowledge. This balance of being globally powerful but locally relevant is exactly why Nestle remains the market leader in Malaysia. Thank you.
Based on our analysis, Nestle Malaysia should focus on two main strategic directions to remain competitive in rapidly changing market. Firstly, in terms of sustainability and health, the company shall expand its range of low sugar and plant-based products. This is important because consumers today are becoming more health conscious and are more aware of issues such as obesity and high sugar intake. In addition, Nestle shall improve its use to eco-friendly packaging such as recyclable or biodegradable materials to address growing environmental concerns. These initiatives also align with Nestle's global sustainability goals and help strengthen its brand image among environmentally conscious consumers. Secondly, Nestle should enhance its local and global strategies. On the local side, the company needs to adapt its product to Malaysian tastes, such as pandan and traditional drink like teh tarik, in order to better connect with local customers. At the same time, Nestle can continue to leverage its strong global brands such as Nescafe and KitKat to maintain consistent quality and strong brand recognitions. Furthermore, collaborating with local suppliers can help improve supply chain efficiency, reduce dependency on import, and manage costs more effectively in a price sensitive market. Conclusion: by combining sustainability and innovation, local responsiveness, Nestle Malaysia can achieve a strong competitive advantage and ensure long term growth in both the local and global market. Thank you.
Hello, good day everyone. My name is JELIN with HASSAN. My metric number is MC250937867. In this slide, I'll be explaining the key challenges. So first is the cost implications. So when Nestle produce healthier product, and use the eco-friendly packaging, it increased costs due to R&D, better ingredient, and also the new technology. Also, creating local flavors like teh tarik may reduce economies of scale. So in Malaysia, where consumers are price sensitive, this can also affect the demand. Second is the product taste. So when sugar, salt, or other ingredient is reduced, it may change the taste of those popular products, for example like Milo and Maggi. So since many Malaysians are used to these flavors, attached with these flavors, any change could affect customer satisfaction and loyalty. And lastly, the balancing local and global needs. So Nestle needs to adapt to local preferences while still maintaining the global standards. So this can sometimes create challenges in efficiency and also the coordination. And now I will explain our proposed solutions. Firstly, the long-term cost optimizations. Nestle Malaysia can reduce costs by using its global R&D network and sharing expenses across the different markets. It also can use the recycled packaging and introduce changes gradually to reduce the financial pressure. In addition, profits from global brands can support local sustainability efforts, and government incentive also can help lower costs. Secondly is the gradual product innovation and also the consumer engagement. So Nestle should reduce sugar or salt step by step so consumer can adjust over time. And also the product testing with local consumer is important to maintain the taste. At the same time, introducing the healthier options like Milo less sugar, Maggi low salt, while keeping the original versions can satisfy both health conscious and also the traditional consumer. Lastly, the structured strategy approach. Nestle can use a modular approach by keeping core products and standardized while allowing local variations in flavor or packaging. They should also set the performance goals that value both local success and also the global contributions. And a strong communications between global and local team is important to ensure smooth implementation. And now we are at our final slide, which is the conclusions. So in conclusion, Nestle Malaysia is highly influenced by the external factors such as the government policies, the economic condition, the consumer trends, and also the technological developments. And these factors shape how the company operates and require it to continuously adapt to remain competitive. And the company transnational strategy allows it to balance the global standard with the local needs, and helping Nestle Malaysia meet the consumer preferences while leveraging its strong global brand and resources. The recommendation strategies including focusing on healthier products, sustainability, and also the local adaptations can further support the company's growth. Although there are challenges such as higher costs and also the changing consumer preferences, our team believe that all these can be managed through a proper planning and also gradual implementations. Overall, Nestle Malaysia remains in a strong position with good potentials for future success. So that's all from our group, and we would like to say thank you so much for watching.